Citizens Power. Citizen TV, the citizens' 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 power.
Omaya de share Mimubia Jo Mimubia Kwaba eba NDC 360 we yejumedi sonko kra NDC amanyuko ya hyehyese ya de bebo dawro afansem pa na hyehyese pa yewura ya de nyina His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewo magana fo nyina benye no nko a amamwo bone a ekoso ye my Ghana mu a enne ama o manfo ye bre ni edi abeni no ehane ebe yi nsem no sreni abasa mako ne apa hontoma akirikire mu ama Ghana ni bia etumi atiase media ne Sammy Gyamfi mosomfo NDC achiame hene ukuda nwumre bia no nwotwe ekopem no ndu media NDC 360 ju media yi ebebre obibia enti spread the word, tell a friend that the much anticipated NDC 360 show is live. Jumedie, you can watch it on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and our page on X, Dodo on our friend, or Twitter. Or call NDC 360 page on any of these social media platforms. With my Jumedie. We're also live on the NDC Communication Bureau page on Facebook, NDC official page on X, And apart from these social media pages, Amabobosui, you will TV stations be Bromada Roma. Even if you cannot follow this program live on social media. And these stations are Onuya TV, TVXYZ, Angel TV, Wezo TV, and Loud Silence TV. Yeah, all these TV stations are say Mama Yakwenya say for more videos so nearly on my Ghana in Ninkomo about the future of our country. Now we are not doing this for nothing. Yenina yenim say enche na Ghana kwa kotwaba. Na batwa da yenimi ya batwa ewu here. This election is an election which is going to determine and define the future of our children and the development of this country. And unti e was obi ade na ni didie ekoso wo Ghana chi na utimi to abapa. And that is why Yeye NDC Amanyoko, as part of our commitment to running an issue-based campaign, Yasheshe sa Jumedi Strong Queen. Jumedi ya your friend NDC 360 medical chum se bukoda bia and you know what we on these stations Amaboso and many others who will be joining us. Show nos the tiene ya chichemu and nine a fairly kind yatuni din the recap. The recap nyeme here you were John Dramani Mahama and the mame obinfumo kunyini Nana Jana Oboyura Joma Mechidom in this 2024 elections Obokano Oma Probomo ya de bebania triagency so under the recap segment. And on your moment of truth editorial. A moment of truth that you know we are going to serve you the truth and nothing but the truth. And someone akasi see my Ghana mua. And pempia na ye nipa bebrade mu kesene no. Moment of truth so ye be bubumu ne ayemre no biatia se na woto aba wa hu se na besi ato na fa. No na nchen ye wo Jubedi evo for your friend NDC and you because enchen ye koto aba. What are the policies of the NDC for you? So we teacher ni so we driver ni so we akoda so we penyimu so we Benjuma, so we students. The NDC has a message, a policy for you. John Dramani Mahama has something for you as part of his vision. And until NDC and you is for you, and it is important that you follow. And on chain your segment for Frayatuni lest we forget. As the name suggests, no, you the boy your kaye. And you may be here, and was here and unless we forget, we will talk about it. And lastly, we'll have the opportunity to read your messages before we wrap up. This is an action power-packed show. You will not be disappointed in watching. Spread the word, comment. We will read your comments, like the link, share the link, and make sure that your friends, your family will be because and no cry. So efa ya mamu hu e Ghana obetidi nyina free. Na buzian for baby ya dream. Emra so say yakohwe the recap. Enti twen mi sisi amesan so about what this for me.
My brothers and sisters, we are not in ordinary times. This is not news. Some of us have been around for a while and have experienced the to and fro of politics in Ghana. But never have we experienced the levels of greed, unbridled arrogance, unrestrained impunity, sheer dishonesty, barefaced hypocrisy, incompassion, as displayed by this incumbent government over the past 6 years and more. The election ahead is not so much about Ghana making history, although that is important. It is not so much about returning a competent president back to power. It is not even about producing the first woman vice president. Historical and exciting though these are, it is not only about bringing the NDC back to power, although that is indispensable in our current circumstances. The elections ahead and winning them is about winning elections for a purpose. The purpose goes beyond those enumerated above. The purpose is the opportunity to heal our country again. It is about the opportunity to pull Ghana back from the precipice of destruction, of normalizing corruption, of incomprehensive greed, from deep despair. The election ahead and winning it for our party is about hard work and abiding sacrifice. It is to embrace everyone in building a Ghana that functions again. It is to work towards a Ghana where citizens have confidence and hope and are determined to regain their independence of thought and of agenda. We must work towards a Ghana that at the very least can feed itself. We know we can. I will share in our collective successes and share responsibility for our setbacks, if any. And at the time of reckoning, Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I will not, in the advancement of self-serving ambition, declare to the whole world that I was only the driver's mate.
Ghana needs experience and not experiments. Ghana needs a leader who will hit the ground running on 7th January 2025. Ghana needs a leader who will not be given an orientation and excursion through the Flagstaff House because he knows there already. Ghana used to be the shining light on the continent of Africa, and I'm of the strongest conviction that we can attain those heights again. I believe it, and we will lead by example.
Emra yadru su a moment of truth. No kware mre no eni. Nene de ne yeka e wo no kware mre. Ene ade a yedi hu nkomo eye corruption. Chese kata hye proye dream krankan ne krono. Ele atoni din corruption tracker episode 1. Corruption tracker, there will be many episodes, but we need episode edikai. Ubebi sasa aden na yede katahyehyɛ ne proyasem ina edi yenkomodie ekan ebusafo yetietia de wo ne sɛ ɔman bia ni hɔ a wobetumi atumpɔn ama ne manfo adiye agye sɛ ɔman no atumi adi katahyehyɛ ne proyɛ so nkuni esan sɛ katahyehyɛ ne proyɛ yɛ ade a etwe ɔman bia nkankɔ ɔman bia mpuntuo ɛkɛkyire Omaya yewomi nipa yewomu nyina no ye nipa baako obi ye de obetumi obi ye adwuma obi sam na nimfifire obi etua to ma aban onyame so ahyira yen as oman wa ma ye gold wa ma ye bauxite wa ma ye oil sa nyeme nyina ma oman ni sika nanso sa sika no ye eyi etumi e de ama nipa kakra bi se omonhwe so no momfa nya oman ni ye na ye nyina ye nya so mfaso and therefore ehu hia se as omanfo ye de ani di sade nechi ne make sure se ye taxes ye to aban di free ho no so aban no de ye de wo se wo de ye nya so mfaso ana nipa kakra bi abusua kakra bi nipa kakra o mo wo dibre wa aban ni mu no mu wie sika ne di ni nyafonyafo. If that situation persists in any country e ya de a oman no ebebo enti wa wutie mi na ifa wo party asem to nchen na wu say this is a conversation about Ghana. Se obi sika wo se ye de koye kwan sika wo se ye de kotu nsuo sika wo se ye de ye mpuntuo se opanyin bi a ye de to bi ana o man ya hye ne nsa e de fa kwati kwan so no no nko ane ne mane na busuafo di a de o ye ne se okum nipa de o ye ne se o say o man no. And so where we have gotten to, it is not about NDC, MPP, CPP, PNC, it's about Ghana. You see, the entire I was when ni edi sa katashene proye enkomwe echi park sene se abaya otia konwa soe mampanyi eye oru akufuado na bedi echire eye yeru abawomia MPP fo asem na making omo be pre to me in the year 2016 ade ba ko omo de ye campaign pa na ye katashene proye corruption and omo kansen bebre omo kae na nim na ya tro omo de say yewura John Dramani Mahama edin kwa enim se ene di emframa gba makoko to ada ho enti obi enim se sansem na ya tro because omo betena konwa soe omo timi nya danse bi amae a e kire se corruption semo akese omo de toto NDC for so na ye no kra enti no kra de emfa nto nchen emom enye so omo say yewura John Mahama kwa say almost say na de enyame ya isanse de wiase mu de onyame ahia no ayede na we hia no da say intimi say no yewura Mahama oyabuburu kusua ade be ye enseda and he has been vindicated by posterity enti enye no ho asem ne yeka almost say no card ye nim to no so no almost share ye bo say under them enya de akata hye ne proye ebetumi akoso wo Ghana ombeku atia na omatu ase. This is the moment of truth. How you two mirror ni achirisi ni ama obi edi. Asemo ene ye beka bia ye be mo wadanse. No hu se eye nukure trodo ye ma wo ho se ye bebo yesire maka bibi. And until nsemo a mo kan 2016 no. Ebi ni okay, I will protect the public purse. Producer boy no maye.
Public purse by insisting on value for money in all transactions.
Monitor is not working. I don't have.
I shall protect the public purse by insisting on value for money in all transactions.
I shall protect the public purse. This is a Obana Ghana Sikawa Bebohubai or Kaya so Neyere Ghana Ba Penny Rebecca Kufuado Bonism pra. The Baba so Bonism pra. Abuzo and MPP for Franka 24 your mampenya be di echira laji ba womia ono so kansa makese pa samo be kaya o kansa yewura Mahama na breso katase ne proye koso na nu nti na ahokyira ba Ghana e yewura ba womia na ma yehu se sa ahokyire wo man bi mu a na echese katase ne proye wo munti we mame
Yenina yinimsa ahokyira abai due to 3 reasons: mismanagement, incompetence, and corruption. Yenina yinimsa ahokyira abai due to 3 reasons: mismanagement, incompetence, and corruption.
Abuzafo enye we nkwa o yewura ba womi aka we wie ye to Mahama so no say Ghana fo mo nto abama o mampanyi akufuado na mo to abama o mampanyi akufuado a obetu kata hye ne proyase esanse o mampanyi akufuado ono de kata hye ne proye de oni ni twaka bia o so ye incorruptible eno so ehwo adanse ni hwe we mame.
Well, it is true that the economy is going through challenges. We have a situation where the hardships are increasing. Nobody can deny that. And the reason that we are having this increase in the hardships are really the result of economic mismanagement and to a large extent corruption in the governance of this country. We believe that the vision that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has set for this country, for the integrity, the transparency, the incorruptibility of Nana Akufo-Addo will stand the test of time. And the vision that he has for economic transformation is the reason why Ghanaians should give Nana Akufo-Addo the chance in the 2016 general election. And we will see a different Ghana, and it will be better for everybody and not better just for a few people.
Ejabuzafo nwankasa mwatibi bebre wo ho yekoya nimi yebebo bi machirem but mo ne bebe ya adwen se eye sansem de we adokodoko nsem we ensem wan se bi se bi mpreduasa ukonwuram ko ka kire boa mu ti akora obidi wachi abafie MPP for led by Alhaji Bawumia ne Omampenyi Akufo-Addo ka kire Ghana for and adodo na ade yesisi dua ekoto abama wo. Enti ene obroni si adani social contract between us and them. This is the social contract between the governed and the people. And therefore it is legitimate for the people to demand accountability. This is the reason why a corruption tracker. Na obi biara wodwe omai hu obi biara will believe in accountability. This tracker is important and you follow us. So like I said, today is just episode 1, and on this episode 1 we are talking about corrupt payments for no work done. Yeka corrupt payments for no work done. Then yeka Ghana sika aban we atam no machedi abra eswa manfa so bia ama my Ghana. Latifia Semno, now we are just part 1. And on this part 1, we are focusing on the fraudulent Pualugu multi-purpose dam and irrigation project. I'm going to tell you a story in the next few minutes. A story that will make you sad. A story that will make your heart bleed. Mere preparation for this program, anytime I went through the documentations, it shows you the kind of wicked leaders we have. And join me as I go to the screen to do this simple presentation. Now, corruption tracker now we are dealing with corrupt payments for no work done, a case of naked thievery, and the focus is on the Pualugu Dam. Now, on the 29th of November 2019, Jumedie Kesie bi koso e wo kura ye friend Pualugu e wo Talensi district in the Upper East region. Na ye Jumedie ben. E ye Jumedie a Omampenyi Akufo-Addo ene na bedi akire Alhaji Bawumia. Omodi aso akwa fom se omu si dam e de ama akuafo ene nipa e wo Isrim enyaso mfaso. Sa mo bekaya ye tie be bi enka bi hye mu 2016. Ena owura Bawumia ebe ka kire yen se ohia buburo e wo Sirema mentifi na ono de odwen Siremfo ho pa eni ti se Ghana fo ye ne moa ne ye to abama no Siremfo ye ne moa no mo to abama no a oba no ode nhyehyeye foforo kwa eba e de yeyo ne mpuntu obeba Sirem no bia ho ato no san hyehyeye ni mu ba ko was the no mo frɛ no one village one dam. And obi anim says one village one dam no, it was a mere slogan atonsium na ye frakadam enye no ho asem ne yeka. But you see say ye na omo share bo no mo ani so a enka enye ye ya sa bo share omo share ye nti omo ba ye no mo say 29th of November 2019 as part of this so-called frakadam one village one dam omo ko Pualugu omo kwa akoye dam e wo ho enti they did a big program na Osho Omampenyi Akufo-Addo a enye ono nkwa na koye na bedi akire Bawumia ne gina na chi no ohene pompa owo sampatam ho the Mamprugu area the Nayiri himself no ho na namsifo ewo ho na this area ye ka ho asem no owura Bawumia ne kurom prekope enti dwumadie Omampenyi Akufo-Addo de share ne nsa ope se wo hu de meka no ho adanse a any graphic online or say President Akufo-Addo sold for $1 billion Pualugu multi-purpose dam. The date is November 30th, 2019. And then there were no kind story now say President Anado Dankwa Akufo-Addo yesterday, which means 29 November, like I said, cut the sword for the construction of the Pualugu multi-purpose dam in the Talensi district in the Upper East region. The $993 million project, which is being financed solely by the government, has been on the drawing board since the early 1960s. Into Adansi no. Now we say for sa project here ye kan ho asemi. Enye sa ban we MPP aban baaye eno mo so ho dae eno mo akofa baaye o. They said the graphic story in the kan no. This is a project Ghana mampenye odi kan or sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah so ho dae. Na ye fiti ase say ye ho kratasem eni hwehwemu afasa project na ho. But under the tenure of the visionary nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in the year 2013, ye to Obama President Mahama, and I said, ye che, ya ebe boy you no me wusre. Into your ma VRA for edwuma se omonye hwehwemu de fe feasibility studies for a period of 5 years, 2013 to 2018. Okope sika from Alliance Français Développement, AFDB, France for Bank, World Bank for so boy chidom, may they say you made the buy. Now, I want to show you evidence of that. O person who say you Ramahama Breso and a project we who feasibility studies in a way. Just go to VRA.com. If producer can give us that story on the screen, you will see it. VRA.com. The story is there. Feasibility from 2013 to 2018. Project no ya chiche mu miensa ye wo de dam say ye no on the white voter. Now give me the VRA story again. Give me the VRA story. Go. So this is the VRA story. You can see it here. Okomo website it is there. Just search for Pualugu Dam. It says VRA started work on the Pualugu Dam as far as the early 90s when it conducted feasibility studies on potential hydro sites in the White, Black, and Uti River basins. The current project activity started in 2013 when VRA, with financial support from Alliance Français Développement of France and technical support from the World Bank, initiated feasibility study as well as an environmental and social impact assessment for the construction of a multi-purpose dam and irrigation scheme. VRA completed the feasibility study in 2018 and has proceeded to the implementation phase of the project. And said, President Mahama Bresson yesterday, I buy way by near 2018 and 2019, almost to a so no problem. Now let's go to the components. There is a dam. 165 meters near the Pualugu Bridge. Dam no so the FA woman say ebe timia sans wa maye enyina mahode in Kenya. Ama yenua no ma westream. So there are 2 turbines omu nyina no generate 60 megawatts of power. And on answer ye what the irrigation scheme and also so a different part of the project intended say ebema akuafo e wostream nsuo ama omo de ayo omu kua no mo no baye etimi adoso. So it's a very, very important project. Now abusianfo Emra MPP for the asoko ball form na yiriti akonwam mpenyufo ba wo mi akroma hemfu nyina wo hobi muntie asemo a wampenye Akufo-Addo ekan muntie
of the Pualugu multi-purpose dam and irrigation project, which upon completion will be the single largest investment ever made by any government in the northern sector of the country. It is in fulfillment of a pledge the new patriotic party made to the Ghanaian people. For us in the governing new patriotic party, we do not renege on our promises. We keep them.
Abuzavo Mwankasa mati bi wo maso nkontompofo project amobae na ewo ho Yewura Mahama ye ho hwehwemu nyina awie Omampenye Akufo-Addo say your project na ekire say MPP for see omo di omo bohye so. This is what he said. Na the Omampenye Akufo-Addo kan no kan na enye ya the backing vocalist nkontompo hene Alhaji Bawumia adwumadie ni na esi ni na so no ono de okan ye bo de bobo omuntie
In the northern part of our country where you come from, and Amono, can you beat your chest and say, yeah, this signature project in the north?
I think, the most important project here in the north since independence, a Pualogu Dam project.
Okay,
is the biggest investment. Say we're drawing books no since independence.
Okay, I watch it.
Government be by say Pualogu Dam, but we're here as a signature project, and in Ebeda number one, so there's no doubt about that. Pualogu Dam, no, it's clear. Government, but for any government since independence, there's no investment ever seen Pualogu Dam, and it's something that is for the country. It's something that and all of that. So very pleased with that signature project, and a confirmed type of project, Sada.
Abusafo ochiami oni masam ka ose na wasumua omampenya be die chi na mote no no ose Pualogu Dam ya yeka ho asemi enne ye project kese a ye hu bi da e wosrem omo na aye ho hyehyeye forgetting say according to VR Rankers and President Mahama na all the preparatory works ma ye in 2018 okawie no say we dey ente say confirm on atro ne na da na omuka no position say omo dey say Yura Mahama na onyame apa omo ntoma no he went on Asempa FM to repeat the same lies abusuafo ye ko baby wo dey di machi say ukohwe Auditor General's report for 2022, a report where to the dean consolidated statements on foreign exchange receipts and payments by the Bank of Ghana. Ubehu sansemwa. Ubehu adebi wa wiyembesho. This is a very important document. Consolidated statements of foreign exchange receipts and payments by the Bank of Ghana for the year ended 31st December 2022. Mamini can share what this document is. What's a Ghana? Onyame adomye oye, wadomye good, wadomye koko. Wadomye nyema bebra, yede kwa manone ne koton, ne ye ko obroni krom koton sa nyema na. Yenya obroni sika dollars, yenya pounds, yenya euros. Yenya sa nyema ni nyina. Na abusia, si yenya sa sika no, ema me no mienu ho, yede koto Bank of Ghana. Say aban no enhwe sika no so na aban no emfanye impuntu a Ghana fo nyina yebenya so mfaso because koko akuafo na sam omanim fifiri adom omunsam asi cheche ene yenya koko akoto na manoni enya dollar ente wose ye de be ya adepa say yamfa anya hwe na da Bank of Ghana kra ema ye sidi no enya hoden uko check this Auditor General's report page 23. And on the screen, you can see the Auditor General's report. I am going all the way to page 23. I'm showing you the real Auditor General's report. No libi-libi, no labalaba, yetumre, niachresie. Page 23 of the report. You will see this table. Progress payments to contractors for 2022 and 2021. Table 11. Now, the last but one row of this table, they want to say Bank of Ghana for say Ura Bawumia, our chairman of the economic management team. A directive or directive, clear order. Munchesika, and from company your friend of Power China International Group Limited. As I see, can almost say a final payment for the construction of the Pualogu irrigation project. Sikane dodo is saying $11,949,088.06. Next, Akaka Krebi na $12 million. This is the Auditor General's report. Sika umetuya. Look at the purpose of the money. Final. We are mobilization. Final payment for the construction of the Pualugu irrigation project. Shene so say dwumadie Yeruaba womia naso nisi because e woni feature pe ni krom prekope. Now let's go back to the PowerPoint slides. Let's go back to that. Good. So this is the amount of money which was paid. Na sika ya kan 17 no makana kasa ewo obronis kasemu. What the baga na sika mu ade na ya kan ho asem. Obuso avoid na dollar na kaka kra bi na 15 cedis. But when put the yama abai no to 4 bo, $1 is to 14 Ghana cedis. It is a converted $12 million no. Eba Ghana cedis you get 167 million Ghana cedis any actually. Titisikano 1.6 trillion. This is not chicken change. Nyesika ketwa. Uraba wumi na buy say omo di ama company from MS Power China Company Limited. Final payment for the construction of the Pualugu irrigation scheme. Omo say oma ye irrigation scheme na wie. And ometua contractor ka, which means he say ene ye ko baby irrigation scheme ni wa. E was see a project a ema akuafo nsuo. No mo de ye omu kua. Se na be ye omo no ba ye ebe do so no mo so anya bibia di. Omo so atinya hwe omo ho ahwe omo ma. This is the money we are talking about here. 167 million cedis ebigu so. Titisika no 1.6 trillion. Na buzianfo NDC Communications Bureau ya ye hwehwemu. Na minisa asem we nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ bebree so ayɛ ho nhwehwɛmu. Deɛ yakɔ akɔhu no yɛse afem. After making noise about this project, a project e bin sisire mu da, a project e de sika ebeba srem, NPP for there, we don't renege on our promise. We nye Mahaman confirm projects, and at the end and after paying according to them $12 million equivalent to 1.6 trillion. And rather, you call the sites of the project. As you may be aware, unimu amichirim project we shortcut your mampenya kufuado ye ne Pualugu e what talents in the Upper East region. But a project on the white voter which crisscrosses Upper East and Northeast regions. And the project ne fa kese pa no Northeast Oraba womia ono anu krom ne wo. E wo kura 80% of the project e was Sariba. Project ni bi e wo Kurugu and e bi wo Pualugu. We have been to all the 3 sites and we are giving you videos taken as recent as yesterday. 1.6 trillion na ye mpanyimfo omudi omai so omudi aya irrigation project ewie so omudi boa akuafo no. Me pamacho mo me the videos. Videos na etwagu on your screen no. This is the Sariba site where 80% of the project can be found. Utimu is a contractor no wabobo na pata. Waya ne board wo ho. Dama omampanyi abedi eche ba wo mi atua 1.6 trillion. Ono ani kromo enie dam nini. 1.6 trillion dam. Monhwe. Almost the final payments. This is in the Auditor General's report for 2022. Areho asefem asasetam ne da ho hwi ni so me ba wacho mo enko Kurugu producer my Kurugu die no we Sariba my Kurugu also in the Northeast region Oraba wo mianu krompe eni Kurugu die no contractor no oye pillars bi wo form enti dam ni ni o 1.6 trillion dam enyame na me so matua 1.6 trillion. It is the Auditor General's report. I have shown you the report. This is Kurugu. Producer, obetimi ame ahwe Pualugu babia omampenya kufuado. Odi asobo form one na yiri wa na odua dua no. Kurugu ni. This is the Kurugu site. Me say Kurugu Pualugu, this is the Pualugu site. This is the Pualugu site. Thank you very much, producer. We can come back to the studio. Thank you. Ejabusianfo eyarewosem. Asem way asemwa. Odwen ho a wonte ase. These are the people who promise to protect the public purse. We mu no modi atro ne nada. Adokodoko nsem ebeji tumi. Baako mampenya kufuado say I'm too old to steal your money. Oraba womia. Osemontu abama me na memfa Quran. enko presidency kuran the woman say wonye dam wa wutumi ka say why dam na wafa Ghana sika titiri de 1.6 trillion macha ma mo ho adi say mo tuya ma contractor. The contractor has left site for many years only and some trouble for mopa monko kurugu monko sariba monko poalugu monko all the places are project we ebi you will see nothing. Enti ato de bi ni e kasa mpanyin se papa so pa ngoma so enye nanum de ntia ne mom ne yeyo ntia enye se ndisi fo yanum ne keka ne kasa kwa enye se ya ban eni so enti dia ban be ye bia enye ye fe no e your do aye wo magana. Anybody who has a scintilla, a modicum of love for this country, you must be sad and worried about this. 1.6 trillion gone down the drain. We are talking about projector and keba stop of flats in Soyiri aetasi ewosa islim empatamu. Projector keba be boy kuafo a ewo bawomia ne krom ene islim nyina. Projector and keba be boa masrimfo anya nkenia. Eba be boa ma mpuntuo ni yeyo abaho. $993 million project, which was supposed to be completed in 4 years, 2 months. Just the latest by January 2024. The enkomawie. Ome di 1.6 trillion kwa. Ome di cha omanum fine. And the Auditor General achiomo. Na saaba womien enkontompo hini. A wetini adada ni krom hini the Nairi himself. Wadada ono ni krom ahemfo. Wadada kuafo ewo ni krom ono ene obontoa. Oso oye house to house. Oba na obehye obo so obeye okwan ma no agye di. Mpanyifo se kwatere kwaso obe mount mighty eni din. Ono ani krom fu mponi. Wanfa de ni anto Nairi. O ma disika ne kwa. No project. This is criminal. This is thievery. This is wickedness. Ebusiafo, yanko yanim. Na obi beka se o Sammy Gyamfi Auditor General atsem nko ana mo ka. Na bia Auditor General no oyemfonso. Medical mo hu se Auditor General wankasa kwa se Bank of Ghana na etue sika no. Na enam se NDC ye penu kurenti no ye kotie Bank of Ghana for so ma no ye. Munyina munim se ye wo basoko bi e wo mrahye bedwam aye form Public Accounts Committee. Auditor General ye ne hwehwe mu wi a ho na ne report na ye den eko. Report yakoho. Bank of Ghana penyimpa Dr. Adesia Bawomia ne Akufuado de na kwa akotena ho no. Ono ankasa na net adwam. One ne auditors ene ye bisa wo. Omo de nchiremu na ba 1.6 trillion no. Wo de mo hwe nchiremu omo de aba muntie.
Last question from you. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Page 23. Page 23. Somewhere you will see final payment for construction of the Kwalago irrigation project. Yes. Kwalago irrigation project, final payment. 2-3. At the top there you see the last but one. Final payment for the construction of the Kwalago irrigation project. The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates. Because when you get to Kwalago, there's nothing there. There's no even a pole. There's no even a signboard. And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project site. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question. Oh. The sun there was at all. There's no even sun on the site. You can't even identify the site. Let him answer. I want to know how that money was paid.
Yes, he will answer.
If the amount you're referring to was paid in 2021, not 2022, and the auditors would have to tell us because they must have cited their documentations before they wrote this report. The Auditor General, yeah, so maybe they can explain.
before then, if assuming that it was something like a mobilization, but if you say final, okay.
No. It's final payment.
It's a final payment, okay.
Assuming things. Can we, auditors, could you help us out over here? It says final payment. Now the honorable member is saying that there's nothing at that site. I'm sure when you did the audit, you saw something.
Honorable Chair, Controller instructed them to pay, and they paid. We are not aware whether the project has been completed or there's nothing ongoing.
Abuja former sumo matibi ya tam Ghana sika titiri die 1.6 trillion ama company na one pam omo ne bawomia ne MPP for na chisika ne die wie ye bisa governor of Bank of Ghana ono ne tu sika ne se die enti na mutu sika abrahwe ni asase ne so a wadane mu oso ntibi nkasa age se auditors akasa ma no governor ne se ntibi nkasa wadane mu auditors ne so nchire mu omo se omo de ye ka so omo ntua no mutu aye. These are the people omo ye central bank. You see the poverty of leadership, the leadership paralysis confronting the nation. You see that for yourself. Just say yesi muntua now ye diskana mo much heady. That is why they can't explain it. Na busuan for hwe koko kuani a wado wabre wa mo man nya koko yakoton enya dollar. Yemfa me yo man ni ye. Say ye ni bibi ko e de be ya yemfa nto Bank of Ghana na nya asiachi ba emma ye Ghana cedi ni nya hoden. Omo mutu gold, ye oil. Why won't the dollar hit 15 cedis? I don't know dollar no 50 because dollar never ni ho. Say dollar ne the Bank of Ghana cry. Enke me cedi ni nya hoden nye say nei cedi ani magu ase a or dance pa logo a dollar etu mirikati say you say who both akakakra bi na 15 cedis a egu ni panyuma no. And so if you're a businessman na NDC for ye kakata hye ne proya say na wo say mfa wan fa ho krono omobo ni say no eno na deplete your forest reserves eno nti na dollar e kosoro no. You see a lot of times we say so mining why de ho kire wo adwuma ni ho. The main reason e ye kata hye ne proya because sika was ye de your mining ye no nipa kakra bi pese ni nkumunya adufu de pie sika ni bre enti no ma chedi. And these are the consequences. Enti we've given you both sides and you can judge the truth for yourself. No baby says 1.6 trillion onima de crowd na betumi aye. Enche ye kra mote Ghana mankwa edunson and a shiro monkwa they died. Why? Because kolebu aswaye wo ho a obi wo kidney disease a okokoja yarehwe no. Aban we di omoka 4 million cedis. Ama ye raba wo mi ase aban economy no hwe so no any 4 million cedis. For 6 months the renal unit was shut down. 17 Ghanaians died. Say sika we ye ka say ye de ya de palm on my Ghana e betinye si renal unit with many machines. E betinye ma kidney patients free medical care for more than 2 years. Ye dia say ne kwa. Say sika ye kan wan semi say ye tuama independent power producers. Inyuma yoku a wona ma ye nyina mahode a ena aban de oka na aban tini 20 dum so aba hairdresser fo adwuma egu cost of adwuma egu ne de keka ho a say sika ne de kotu aka ne bia nka dum so ba na wie ye abusuafo ena adwuma ni ho ena ye ti association bi say unemployed graduate nurses and midwives association 75,000 of them o ma wie school e ko mfie 9 aban sika ni wonti yemfo mo adwuma mo tifie $12 million could have employed these 75,000 nurses and paid them for about 1 year. And so Rabba Wumia Kufuado MPP for Kakrebi or Machisikano Eddie. You bet to me the Ayakwan, you bet to me the Ayampuntu. Maybe I will remain. Who tear me free, Sefi? Who tear me free, or region? What quine ye? Unsionye, or Petep compound, Unyebi, who Peduma Unyebi, Sika Wiki, bet to me the Ayadia, as of a bound for so, Eddie amount. This is what we are talking about. This is the kind of country we live in today. A country and penyufu e womuno omode nada abeju to me. Almost a year crown ye mobi. And so we are confutachi am watching obia. And we have given you the evidence. Sika we are making one semi. See the Mayo John Dramani Mahama. And come be puntu. Come be dams papa. Come be apine papa. Come be suku papa. John Mahama Brasso, nothing like this happened. And it is what is Akufo-Addo and Nano say, I can't hand over to John Mahama. I don't want to hand over to John Mahama. Then I'm the Otesunti. Osro Omuni Zomokwa. They are going to jail. Omuni said once John Mahama comes, there will be accountability. And to yema ye puppet, ye pudo, ba wumi amra no mebo ye ho ban. The omu ye nyina eno no. That is the reason for that. Mame tro nyema ka John Mahama this can be. John Mahama Esrem wa baby Dr. Bawumia. What this